Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. Before we get to today's Stadium Club, I had a little pickup yesterday when people first started opening Bowman. I did purchase this Matt Mervis Bowman First Chrome. Just came in the mail yesterday. Hopefully he'll be coming up to the Chicago Cubs pretty soon. If you look at his stats last year in the minors, 36 home runs, 119 RBIs. He had a really good spring. He is still hitting well right now, so I think he'll be on the big league club soon. And when I went downstairs to get my Stadium Club, this card was out. Nico Hoerner. So we got the right side of our infield there all set. And then the other day, I did open on camera, and this Dansby Swanson numbered card in his Braves jersey, but that's what it is. And for third base, Patrick Wisdom is leading the league in home runs, but we're still looking for that full-time replacement of Ron Santo. So there's our Cubs infield. Shohei, that's what's going to be playing in front of you, my friend, and in the diamond with you when you pitch. All right, class is in session, and today's lesson is dedicated to the number 19. There's a lot of really good options, and Joe Montana, Johnny Unitas. If you're thinking hockey, Steve Yzerman, Joe Sakic, of course, our captain, Jonathan Toews, but I'm going to Tony Gwynn. And when I was a kid, and even still, I love Sports Illustrated for kids. And one of the articles when I was a kid was about making your own batting cage. So that's what my dad and I did in our garage. We made this Tony Gwynn batting cage. And I never had that, 400 average like Tony Gwynn had, but it definitely improved to help me hit line drives. So I give a thank you to Tony Gwynn. He was an awesome hitter. Hopefully the kids out there do know a lot about him. All right, we're getting into today some Topps Stadium Club Chrome. And to open all my boxes, I do use my trusty Ticonderoga pencil right there. So, Brad, if you're going to keep on doing what you're doing, this is what you got to use. I always stock up for the students the Ticonderoga pencils at the start of the year. So that's my little hint to the parents. If one school supply you do spend money on, it should be the pencils. Get the Ticonderoga. Of course, if you're in my classroom, I'll just kind of supply them as well. All right, so we're going to get into a fourth of this box right here. So that's 4 packages. We'll put this off to the side, get into it next week and the following weeks to come. The first hobby box I opened, I had 2 autographs and a couple of numbered cards. So let's see if we can get the same thing this time around. Salvador Perez, sharp looking card right there. Tim Salmon, that's a refractor, I think, right? No, it's not. All right, Jose Altuve, Trophy Hunters. He does hunt trophies, that's for sure. We can't take that away. Is there a garbage can anywhere in there? All right, Graham said not to, get any fan bases riled up here, so I'm not going to do that. Matt Brash, Miles Straw, and Enrique Hernandez. I think every Boston Red Sox card from this set has them in the little laundry dumpster there, or whatever they call it. All right, so we can always see if we have anything right there. Don't see the different card stock. Sammy Long, not exactly a good name for a reliever, I feel like. Giving up the old long balls. Gary Sanchez, Beam Team, Shohei Ohtani. It's a sharp-looking card. Jackie Robinson, one of my favorite pictures from the series. I do love how Topps includes the vets, but they're really cool pictures also. I feel like for football, they just kind of like toss in anything. Ronald Acuna with his ring. That's a sharp-looking photo right there. Very nice. All right, halfway home here. None of our hits so far. Let's take a look. Any different color card stock? No, we don't. Romero, Carlton Fisk, Andrew Vaughn. I always think of Wild Thing whenever I hear the word Vaughn or the name Vaughn. Robin Yount, he was also in number 19. He was up for consideration as well for the Brew Crew. And Cecil Fielder. Talking about home runs right there. All right, one more pack for today. Come on, open there. There we go. All righty. I don't see anything different there. So that means all the hits are going to be coming up soon. You got to be checking back in. Dwight Gooden, he was on there the other day to tell you about Carl Tuffy Rosen. Carl did have an outstanding career in Japan. I believe he had the most home runs, for an American-born player. Pretty cool right there. Wander Franco, Team of the Future. Josh Lowell. John Kruk. I believe that's probably when Randy Johnson buzzed his head, I think, from the All-Star game. They said there's always a little story to tell with some of these vet players that they include, which I think is pretty cool. And Roy Campanella. All right, folks, you've seen the cards here today. Class is dismissed.